to today's brand new video. I'm in the van because I'm headed out this weekend for the last mountain bike races of the Tennessee series. Today is a 3-mile time trial, and then tomorrow is the cross-country race. What's interesting is that the cross-country race, I'm only doing 2 laps instead of the normal 3, so I'm pretty conflicted about that, but you know, it is what it is. I think I'm racing with the Cat 2 women as well. We are racing at the Montgomery Bell State Park. This is literally my least favorite course of the whole Tennessee series, so we'll see how it goes. I haven't ridden there in 2 years. Now, a few people in the comments had said they want to see more of the van, they want to see what's going on with it and how it's working for my racing, so I figured since it's being used this weekend specifically for the race that it'll be a great day to record and show you guys as much as possible of the van. So it's about 9 in the morning. I want to leave at 11, so I want to go ahead and get everything ready because I don't want to be rushed. I could have done a lot of this last night, but honestly I knew I would have time this morning, so I wasn't really too concerned with it. Let's just start off first things first. I'll give you a quick tour of the van. We'll start up front here. The driver and the passenger seats actually spin around. I'm not gonna spin them because I don't want to do a bunch of work before I set out. Then we move to what's kind of like the dining area. We've got a 19-inch TV with a stereo system. There's outside speakers. We have our little command center that shows the tank levels and our battery levels. What seems like a really random seat that's kind of in the doorway is actually the water tank of the van. But this seat is actually very comfortable when you're sitting in the van because it actually allows you to do different things, like you could use it as a footrest. There's a pillow that when we have this the door closed, we put back there. It's a backrest. It makes a really good view of the TV. Then we move into the kitchen area where we have a gas stove and a sink. We've got overhead storage. We've got a couple drawers, storage under the sink. And we have this countertop that also folds up for when you're cooking. That folding up gives you so much more counter space. Over here we actually have a wardrobe / closet for storage. I'm thinking I might put some shelves in here. We have a microwave, a refrigerator, and a freezer that I think are both really good sizes. Then we're gonna move into the bathroom area. It is a wet bath, which means that the toilet isn't separate from the shower. It's all one room. As you can see, it's an okay size for me. My husband, who is a lot bigger, he's 6'3", it is a little bit more confined for him. This van's floor plan has a Murphy bed, which means that it folds up. It actually typically folds even more, but we've put a foam topper on there, and we like to keep some space here for pillows. There's plenty of overhead storage. We have storage underneath, and that the fact that the bed folds up allows you to put stuff down on the floor, like I'll put my bike toolkit there. But yeah, that's the quick rundown of the van. So let's go ahead and get it ready. I gotta get my bike gear, some food, and some clothes, and that's it. It doesn't really take a lot to set off in the van, which is really cool.
I got something I gotta tell you, so get ready for another breakthrough. So let me show you what I mean. 'Cause what I got is the new thing. Listen up, I'm gonna say it all right now. 'Cause I just gotta let you know it's better than ever. Have you heard the word? It's better than ever. Tell the world, spread the word. You ain't seen nothing yet. It's true what you heard. It's better than ever.
The van is now loaded. I've got my clothes, bike clothes, food, bike tools, and yeah, I think that's it. I think that's really all that I need. The only thing left to load is my gear bags with all my computer and camera equipment, and I'll just bring that out with me when it's time to leave. It's 9:40 now, so it took me about 30 minutes to load this guy up. For one night, I mean, I try to do it as efficiently as possible with as few trips. Now I can just relax, and when it's time to go, I just get in the van and finish prepping it and go. I generally just throw that in the back because it's literally like the first thing that I need when I get to the campground. Now it's time to get the van ready to roll. I like to bring down all the window shades while I'm driving, just because, not that I can really see out of them, but sometimes I can look over and see things. Obviously we got to get the cab ready. All this stuff just comes right out real easy. We have this nice shade for the front mirror, like that, and now we're ready to roll. Where did I put the keys? Oh. Alright guys, I just pulled in at the Montbell Trailhead. I'm going to head to registration, grab my number. I registered online and just get changed. It's about 2:15. The race starts at 3, so I don't have a lot of time to mess around. I am kitted up. Frank and Jamie and his son are here. So I've got some team members here, and oh, we're almost 20 minutes to race start. So I'm gonna put the camera down and switch over to the GoPro. 3-mile time trial coming up. I really need to go pre-ride to see how the course is feeling.
2, 1, go.
All right, guys, I'm gonna do just a little bit of commentary for this video. This is a 3-mile time trial at Montgomery Bell State Park, and I had one other girl in my category in Cat 1 Women, and I did not pre-ride this course at all, which is always a huge disadvantage to me. I do like to see the trail before I race it, so there was a couple of corners that I just came into too hot and tried to make up time in later parts of the course, but really there's not a lot to say. The trail's really dusty. We've been kind of going through like a drought, maybe not a drought, but like a pretty good dry spell in this area. We just haven't had rain in a while, so even our trail is basically turning to dust. So there's a couple loose sections where at one point I got my tire a little bit to the side of the trail and I almost lost it. But this is a really hard course. The reason why it's so hard is that it's very climby. There's a lot of roots. It's a very rooty trail. There's rocks, like gravel rocks is what it feels like. And you cross a creek twice. There's some steep climbs. And like I said, it's my least favorite place to race, but it wasn't really too bad in the time trial. I guess the reason why I feel like it's my least favorite is just because it doesn't feel like there's a lot of smooth lines. There is some areas where there's flow for sure, but just because of some of the roots, like a lot of us agreed after the race that there really needs to be some trail work done here. But anyways, I just wanted to do a quick commentary. I'm just going to show you guys a little bit of the race because honestly, there wasn't a lot to see today. Like I felt like I just kind of hammered through it and that was it, made it through it. And like I said, I won. But tomorrow is really the race that I'm looking forward to, so I will see you guys in the commentary on that video, and I hope you just enjoyed this quick little segment of today's race. I felt fine afterwards, and like I said, I'm really looking forward to the race tomorrow, so I'll see you guys in the video in just a minute. That's a wrap on the time trial. I got first place in my category, Cat 1 Women, but my friend Dina, who races Cat 2, actually beat me by 4 seconds. I didn't pre-ride the course at all, so I'm pretty sure that's where I lost a lot of time. There were a couple of corners I just braked too hard in and overcooked. I'm gonna get changed, see if there's podiums, and just chill for the rest of the night. All right, I just got to the campground and I didn't record me driving in or anything like that because I got to my spot and it's like this super tight spot, and I was really focused on trying to back the van in because there's like a lot of people around here and a lot of people watching, and I felt kind of weird about it. But anyways, I just wanted to show you guys the setup really quick. I got the chairs turned around, so as you can see, it makes a nice room. This table actually spins out. You kind of can move it to that chair or this chair depending on where you're sitting. I want to show you guys really quick how crappy the spot is. This is my door. That is a picnic table right there. So if you can't tell, it's a super small little lot, but the van fit okay. My water was way over there, so shout out to Jamie, my teammate, for bringing his hose over so that I could fill my water tank. I bring a hose, but it was not long enough to reach over there. I'm gonna take a shower and, like I said, get dinner started. Actually, before I start dinner, I'm going to download the video footage from my GoPro so that I can start doing the data overlays that you guys like. that is kind of time consuming. So I'm gonna start that so that it can be rendering while I'm taking a shower and eating dinner. I am just finishing editing the video tonight. I'm going to wrap up the video here. It's almost 9:30, so it's about the time where I'd like to get to bed anyways. It's not a super early start tomorrow. The race starts at 9 a.m., so I don't really have a lot to worry about. It's just about a mile down the road from here. So thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed a little bit more footage of the van, and I'll see you guys on the next one.